I changed my mind and I'm going to do live with international arm wrestling community. I know I didn't inform anyone, but if anyone would like to chat, let's go. Hello. There is only say 5:36:48, so you can say about 1.5 months left for the Istanbul event. And do you think the Kurdish has a decent chance versus Vitaly? Yes, I do. Yeah, he has chance, but doesn't mean that he has more chance than Vitaly has against him. But he has chance to beat him. Yep. So we are doing the preparation for the Istanbul event, and I think very soon, we are gonna sign contract with Core Sports, and I think that the quality will be very high. We are planning to work with 5 or 6 cameras, even if the venue is not uh, found yet. I mean, we have options, but it's not decided. So we may even put a camera from the top of the table for a better view. Hello, my friends. Salute to Italy. Thank you. Is the next level now. Yes. Istanbul event is gonna be. We were doing already high quality event, but the problem was with the production, and then after those positive criticism by the fans, now we need to do as the fans want to see. Good morning, Levan. Saginashvili's right forearm. Hocam Arif Ermes Kaspar'ı niye yeteceğim? Üç parmak eli çok güçlü. Anlamadım. Yeter inşallah. Hi, Simon. Cameras and lighting you will arrange, or of course I will arrange, but I will arrange as they require for the best possible broadcasting. Marcio Bobozo is a match convert. I'm waiting an answer from Marcio. I think he wants to do that. He is waiting for a permission from his job. And yeah, he versus Morozov with right arm, I think will be very interesting. Next opponent, who is my... it is March 18, John Brzenk in Norway. I thought you were chatting with John Brzenk. I don't know why you talked that, but I don't know what that Arabic says, but I see the hearts and the positive signs. So, salam to Engin. I start to watch your podcast with Pradeep and Bini, and now I can't find any more. It is because somehow, I don't know how, YouTube said that it is improper context or something. I don't know. I put my forearm picture. Probably they thought something nude or something. I don't know. The forearm, I don't know what it is. Marcia versus Hermes would have been a good one because everybody talks about them. Marcio says he's 105, 110 kilo, and Hermes is 125 kilo. Once I heard that Marcio said he would pull Hermes only if it goes down to 110. When here, can you please make a couple of videos about speed training? Most people nowadays train on ways, but there is a little. Do you want to hear the truth? I never train for speed. For me, the speed is only for me. I'm not saying for everyone it applies, but only a mental thing. Like if you just, um, I never train for speed, but um, I I think it's like if you are strong enough, if you are solid enough, and if you are concentrated well, then I think you are gonna do great. Even in the training matches, very seldom I go with ready go. Very seldom. I hope Marshall can do it. Yes, and you please tell us some names of East versus West. Yeah, I think I will put all those information I forgot to put on the description section. John Brzenk, Khadzimurat, Zoloev, Hutchings, Yordan, Tsonev, Kody, Merritt, Artem, Morozov, and Michael Todd, Genadi, Kvikvinia, and Anna Grönlund, Angie, I forgot her last name, sorry. And then Rebeka, hard to pronounce her last name, from Slovakia, 65 kilo world champion versus 70 kilo world champion Reisek, and Chen Shao, Sandris, Sedis, and Jonathon, Breda, Zurab, Tavberidze left, and Rambet, Zurab, Tavberidze with right arm, and Oleg Zok versus my mind is just like burning. Betkili Oniani and Yusuf Yıldızoğlu, current 65 kilo world champion, senior man, versus Oleg Cherkezov, current 70 kg world champion, senior man, and Rambet is gonna pull with left arm with Efe Kömek also. I don't know if I forgot any. Arif Ertem versus Hermes Gasparini, one of the most important. Hocam Hermes maçını gördük, eli güçsüz kaldı. O Genadi'nin güçsüz olduğunu göstermiyor. Hermes'in eli çok güçlü. Biggest issues in the last event was lighting. Yes. I don't know why. It was also TV broadcasting a week later. I don't know why they made the light. The venue had the ability to make more lights. I don't know why the TV production, they wanted the venue to be darker. I don't know, but this time it's not gonna be like this. You're looking big, Engin. I'm 92, 93 kilo, but fat. Belly is fat. You're rather strong hand or strong back pressure. Would you rather have a strong hand or strong back pressure? I mean, if your hand is not strong enough, your back pressure will be melted in the hand of your opponent. So when both guys are going back pressure, I mean, just imagine that you're holding a dumbbell, you're hardly holding, your hand is just getting like this, and then like, can you do hammer curl? You really need to have a good grip, good front wrist here, if you want to apply your. Oh, you were so explosive, but yes, I was explosive. Yeah, no, I never trained for the speed. No, I even do everything with the like slow start, with control. Would you upload again with a different thumbnail? Maybe. Hey, Engin, any tips or knowledge about forearm bone pain for months? I think it's something with the doctors you need to go. When just guys, I'm of course I have knowledge about injuries, how to treat them, but whenever I have problem, I see a doctor. Hello. Most likely, guys, I want to talk about the event, but hello. In the last session, you talked about Arsene Lev's opinion about Levan versus Dennis. Doesn't Arsene consider coming back to the sport? I mean, I tried my best. He looks like he doesn't want to come back. Speed seems very genetic, like how people tend to gain faster willpower in normal strength training after dawn. I don't know. Mine is just, I always believe that if you have like static solidness, if you are tough enough, and then you will have the chance to hit. If you are already just losing everything at the start. I think is there's an epic lineup. I will watch all matches. Yeah, thank you for the support, Engin. I like your principles. I am also very principled, and I also love cats like you. Yeah, I love cats. When my cat died, at the beginning I didn't know much about the cats until my wife convinced me that cats are, I mean, great animals, and we got one. Especially wanted, if she's gonna get one, I especially wanted her to get from the street, not to buy something because just they are all animals. I don't think that they are like, I don't know, considered to be like better type. I don't think that any life is more important than another. So we had a street cat. It was a female cat. Her name was Muezza, and someday she ate a plant and she get poisoned and she died. I was really depressed. I don't want to even talk about it, but I, you wouldn't expect. I cried a lot. Do you think core sports will help to organize more events in the future? Help me? No, core sports is not helping me to organize an event. Core sport is only live broadcasting they are doing, and I'm doing the whole organization with some of my friends, Joshua Augustine Grant, Herman Stevens, and mm, Raymond, and some friends from here. In your opinion, who is the favorite between Croatia and Devon? I would say close match. If Devon can be better than um, what we saw him, he was already good, very good. His endurance is. I think I give the edge to Devon, but also Croatia has chance to win. Cheers. In your event, Supermatch or tournament or Supermatch? It's Supermatch, best of five, not full 5 rounds, but if necessary, of course 5 rounds. But if it is like 3-0, 3-1, then it ends. It's not gonna go all rounds. Dave, thank you for the super chat. Wins for Ron, John, Chance, and Todd. Yeah. So you are saying that Ron wins right and left, and then John, Chance, and Todd. I can tell you one thing. I can say that Chance is not the favorite at that match. I'm not saying Chance cannot win, but he's not the favorite. He's for sure underdog. And yeah, possible. But his opponents are not weak either. You will see. How you see Ron's match versus Efe percentage wise? I will tell you something. Efe, it's very hard to top roll Efe for sure. Um, it's not that easy to hook Efe either. Sandris did it. Also Matushenko did it, but not sure if Ron's um, hooking ability will be enough. And Efe looks like a top roller, but he's a strong man. He pulls trains, and he lifts incredible. I have seen him doing 1 rep row with 100 kilo with a barbell, not the dumbbell, but the barbell. And so if he top rolls Rambet, not sure if Rambet will be able to press him with dead wrist. Still possible, but don't think that he will be giving up easily. Rambet to top roll Efe, to me, very hard. Hook Efe, possible. I would just say like 40% possible, 60% impossible. And the dead wrist run trying to win, probably 50-50, but not sure. I would give the edge to somehow to Efe. Genadi, Kvikvinia, what's your prediction for Michael? Genadi, Kvikvinia, Hermes, Bortolado? Hermes versus Arif. I don't think some people think that it is I don't think it is going to be as easy as some people are thinking about Hermes beating Arif. Um, there is, I mean, I don't want to, I talk with Arif, and he is my teammate, and I'm not going to share his game plan here. And but I there's a possibility that Arif is going to beat Hermes, but of course Hermes also has chance, but it's not like some people are thinking that he will be like walking in the park for Hermes. I really don't think so. About the Genadi versus Michael Todd, I think yesterday Christine Bini told me that Michael has some problems with his pronator. I don't know what it is, but and he said that he can't really pronate, but that's why he's going sideways. He didn't like that. It can change the things. If both athletes goes to open arm top roll, I don't think neither will have like wrist control. They will be like a flat wrist like this, and then the one that is um, quick enough, strong enough, will get up and press the other one with the dead wrist shoulder press. But I give the edge to Michael. But somehow Genadi is very sure of himself. I talk with him regularly, and he says that he's gonna win. Michael also is very confident. And Bortolato, Hermes. If it is right arm, I give the edge to Hermes. If it is left arm, I give the edge to not the right arm. I think Hermes is gonna beat Bortolato, not the edge, but with the left arm, I think Hermes still has chance, but Bortolato is the favorite one. This is what I believe. I'm younger pool in the West that can be at the top in the near future. I mean, it is like chance is one of them, and there are. Mm, I mean, I don't really follow. I mean, I follow, but it takes my attention once they do something. This guy Brandon, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Elesor or something. I don't know. Sorry about it because I'm not that good. I haven't heard such last name before because I'm not from there. I have heard it some others, but um, yeah, that is that guy is not like super risk control, but he can pull in different ways. He's a warrior at the table. I see there are a few guys, yeah, but I mean, just imagine, guys. I am inviting guys from North America. Just look at the names: Marcio Barboza, 47 years old, or 48; Kody, 47; Michael, 48; Todd Hutchings, 55; John, 57; Rambet, 59 or 60. I mean, just like, don't you think that American friends needs to just, I mean, start thinking that the guys that who has been there since 80s and 90s are still the top ones to be invited in such events. But don't tell me that they are not the top ones in North America. Maybe they are not all the top ones, but they are top ones. So I think that, I mean, I think that there is something that needs to be changed. I don't know what's going on, but these guys are still ruling. And then whenever I talk about the East, I'm talking about Sandris, talking about Zurab, talking about Betkili, Morozov, Arif. These are all young guys. I think that I don't know how to judge that, but I have no idea. Oh yeah, also, yeah, we forgot that Evan versus Schoolboy. Yeah, Evan. Yeah, the question is if I would let Evan compete in there drunk. I mean, I cannot tell him what to drink, what not to drink, but of course, as long as he's responsible, with his behavior. Yeah, I mean, he is drinking or not drinking, but I mean, this is a sport competition, so it wouldn't be good, that to look, out of control. Prediction about East versus West video. Yeah, I'm every video I'm making some predictions. We were in great Christmas and New Year. Thank you for New Year. We don't celebrate Christmas as you guys don't celebrate Ramadan, but I wish you a happy one, happy and healthy one as well. Um, Engin, do you think powerlifters have chance against arm wrestlers? I know some for 106 for 2 reps. That's interesting number. Arm wrestling is not about the only strength with the iron. It is about coordination. It is not possible uh, a non-arm wrestler to have arm wrestling coordination without just giving ears. So they may be good, they may have good potential, but they can't just come and do something, at the pro level. It's not possible. I mean, like, can you just go to just because you are? I mean, you can lift weight. Can you just go and become a wrestler and try to beat the best wrestlers in the world? I don't think so. I got a cat from a tree. That's good. Bill Collins is having an event in 1 month. I never arm wrestled before, but I want to try out. I'm very strong. Do you think it's enough time if I have ability to get strong? No. I mean, if you guys want to be successful, you all need to understand you need to pay the price. I have been in arm wrestling for 30 years, and still up to this day, if I have a competition to win, I pay the price as I was paying when I was young. Even now, I think I am paying higher price, heavier price because I'm old, and so I need to do more. I mean, I can't be just, I mean, no matter how many titles you have. I mean, the match starts like this: wrist straight, knuckles shown, yeah, shoulders square, and you need to win from there. I mean, so to be successful there, you need to reach to the physical strength abilities with the training. So, I mean, if you want to be successful, there is no magic. Just go train. I mean, as hard as possible if you want to become successful. Today I was watching your match with Cobra back in the days. Arm wrestling has evolved so much since back then. I hope you are well and having a good day. I don't know if arm wrestling has evolved a lot since back then. When I still see, I mean, 45, 50, 55 years old guys are still, very successful. Arm wrestling, when you say evolved, like you can say that way, like there are more people are doing. But if you compare best of that time to best of this time and that, I mean, except the super heavyweight Levan may be the best ever, but in the weight classes, I don't think any of my bests of all time would be someone from 2021. Yeah, Oleg Zog, but I can say that Oleg Zog is also a new guy or something. He has been pulling since 2010. Also, he's genetically gifted. Everyone's Jones career. What is the, in your opinion, what is the most impressive tournament performance of Jones' career? I don't know. A lot of them. A lot of them. He has even competed for 5 weight categories. I mean, not sure. But 2006 Vegas when he won 242s and supers, and then over Ferid and Travers and Rambet and all other guys. Yeah, he was good. Yeah, all the times that he won 95 kg Zloty and then won the overalls a few times, and I think yeah. Yeah, I moved that video. I moved that video. I mean, I didn't move, but uh, how to say, made it private. I mean, the YouTube told me that it has some improper context or something. The one that I don't know why. I put my forearm picture at the beginning. Probably they thought something it was something not a good thing. If I only have resistance bands train, what can I do to increase strength? I mean, you need to You know the basic trainings, how supination works, how pronation works, how brachyradialis, biceps, and lats. So you need to just work those ways, with the resistance bands. But it wouldn't make you a complete arm wrestler just to train with the bands. It would help you better than doing nothing, but you need to do a lot of things. Niklas Eriksson, thank you for the super chat. Do you think you could bring Alexei Voivod on next East versus West event? I don't know. I don't know if he's coming back to sport, and if he's coming back, he was the best in the world in 2004, and then he disappeared, and he came back for a super match with Michael Todd. But his name and legacy just continued, and then later he came pull with Trim Brezhnev. But um, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know his expectations. I don't know where he would choose to compete. But most likely, you would see those guys maybe at the course sports. Hello again. What happened? Anyway, it would be nice to see Jerry Kadir in East versus he has been inactive. Yeah, I already offered him Jerry to play super match. He said that he needs time to get ready. He has been inactive, as you said. Paros Engin Harald. I don't know what that means. Engin, you think Yordan has good chance versus Hutchings? He has chance, but I cannot say that his chance is higher than Hutchings' chance. But I may be wrong. But with what I know, Hutchings has the bigger chance to beat Yordan. But maybe Yordan will teach us something that we didn't know. What's that? Pelenev. Hello, Pelenev. Thank you for super chat. Hey, legend, what's your favorite exercise for your pronator? I cannot say that I have one favorite exercise, but I have one day of my pronator. One day of my training is only pronator. Like about 3 hours, I train pronator, but like once every 2 weeks, I don't train pronator all the time. And I have like 6 or 7 exercises I need to remember all. I don't count. I didn't count. And I don't really train my pronator alone only as pronation. I coordinate with either finger, either wrist or lats or supination or like a few things, I don't do just only spot on. Engin Americans don't have nobody new guys. I don't know. Maybe there is some guys, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, there should be. I mean, it can't be time that like majority of the best guys are over 45 years, between 45 and 60. I mean, where are those guys between 20 and 45? Of course there are guys, but the majority should be from the, I mean, there should be more Brzenk, new Bat, new Kvikvinia. There should be some guys from the young years already coming. And so this is not criticism, this is because Americans, in fact, they are the ones who taught the world arm wrestling. At the beginning we learn how to hook, how to top roll. Of course, like for example, what I do is, I believe, is unique. It may not look unique, but in my mind, what I'm doing is not a top roll, not a hook, just something different. But what I'm just saying, that the basic arm wrestling we learn from Americans, so they should be more than what they are now. But we just remember, guys, we're talking about America, and then we're talking about the rest of the world. We're talking about one country. America is not doing bad at all. One country already has very, very top, many top arm wrestlers. We're working East versus West is basically America versus world, except Angie and Evan. The rest are Americans, so it's like America versus world. It's not like East versus West or something. You're talking about probably this side talking about 10 countries almost, talking about one country. So we need to be fair. So they are not doing bad. But young guys needs to come. Young guys need to come. Irakli versus Pleman. Irakli is Pal contract guy. So it would be good he versus Blemen, but it's not possible. Why would politics help Putin to rob Russia? I don't want to get there. Is every puller from East young? Not every puller, but most of them are young, I mean, Yordan is young. I mean, if we're talking about the best arm wrestlers from the East, yeah, I mean, they are young people. I don't think that, I mean, Morozov is young. I mean, like, they're for sure the best guys from here are under 40 years old. And most of them are under 30 years old, but you can't find. Engin, what do you think about the other Gabi versus Sarah? Bowen versus Rob Vision Jr. in my opinion is a heavy favorite versus Bowen, and Gabi versus Sarah. Uh, Gabi is very good, but the Sarah that I saw in East versus West one here, she looked very strong. She looked very strong. So I don't think that I don't know who's gonna win, but I don't think that it will be like the last one they put at WAL. It will not look like that way. Sarah that competed in Turkey in last June was very strong and her shape was incredible. What's your opinion about the Shadara training method? I don't know how they train. Yeah, Kazakhs are super fast, so true. Difficult to beat at the hook. Yeah, that's true. Their hooking ability is also, yes, incredible. Yeah, I don't know how they train. I have. Did you heal after Makarov match? No, I didn't. I mean, my like everything is about 100% with the forearm, like finger, wrist, everything. But the bicep is about 85, 90%. Bicep is not healed up yet, but it's gonna be soon. Is right forearm mostly. That is true. What's the best way to train if you don't have partners? Will bands? I mean, if yeah, bands will help. Dumbbell will help. Many things will help. But if I had opportunity to, like, they would give me, like, you can only train one thing, I would do pull-ups. That's what I would say. But on a parallel bar, in a starting position of arm wrestling. It's my opinion. Would the 300 Devon would be favored against Levan? I don't know. I mean, when you say like 350 pounds of Devon, you're talking about what, 65 pounds or 70 pounds more than Levan that we just saw. And you're talking about in 6 months putting about 65, 70 pounds. Like, how much of that can be pure muscle? I don't know. Of course, it will help, but I don't know if he can reach there. Even if he reaches, how much do you think that it can be muscle and how much is fat and water? I don't know. I think that he should be pulling in the weight that he feels himself the best. 300 pounds, Devon is a favorite. Engin, how was your visit in Romania? My visit in Romania was great. I have very good friends there. Andrei Cipriano and Sergio Spita and their brothers. And yeah, we had, if you're talking about when I go in for seminar, yeah, I'm talking about, if you're talking about the waffles, still it was good, very tiring, about 9-10 days, because I'm the technical director of Turkish team, also doing all kind of the translation things, also did some commentary on the Olympic channel for the finals of the seniors. Thanks Engin, you're welcome. Selam Engin hocam, aleyküm selam. Engin abi sen King'sin, you are the king. Teşekkürler kardeşim benim. Okay, who do you predict will win between Levan and Devon, and how do you think who's that, Rubenites 7? Thank you for the super chat. Who do you predict will win between Levan and versus Devon? How do you think the match will go, and do you think the desperation move can save Devon? I don't know if it's allowed. You guys, when the humerus bone is like down angled like this, that's what I call desperation move. If it is like this, I call it open arm top roll. So I can't, I don't think that it's allowed to go under table like that. And Devon didn't go under table versus John, that's for sure. Um, how, I mean, as I said before, the uh, Levan that we saw versus Dave Chappie and Devon that we saw versus John Brzenk, I think Levan would beat him 6-0. But I just don't know if we are going to see the same Devon or someone stronger. Probably he will be stronger, um, better prepared, and I don't know if the setups are not like 5 minutes or something. If they put the strap and start in like 1 minute, then I still see Levan winning. How the match would go, I don't think that Devon can um, fight versus Levan in any way at the center to forward, not even at topple, but he will probably try to do the same thing he did versus um, John. And I don't know. With what I know, I just see Levan winning that. You lie with Beanie Perry was awesome. Keep it up. Yeah, thank you. People don't treat the sport seriously, and well, it is what it is. I don't know who is not treating seriously, but I have been treating arm wrestling seriously for 30 years, all my career, and it deserves to be even much more than what it is today. Who will be Oleg's opponent in Turkey? Can you talk about his opponent, as new fans may know nothing about his opponent? Can you enlighten? Yeah, he's Betkili Onyani, very quiet guy, very calm guy, about 190 centimeters, about like what 6'3", and he doesn't look muscular. A slim guy and incredible joint, incredible endurance. He and Rez Serdekyan had minutes, maybe 3 minutes match. I don't remember. Well, altogether, maybe 5 minutes match with those their three matches and at the 2018 WAF. And but this was 75 kilo, 165. It was a good weight for Rez because of his height. But for 190 centimeters, 6'3", guy is 61, 65 is very low weight. So now he's almost 200 pounds. He's 90 kilo, 198. And the match will take in 90 kilo category. And I really don't, I have seen them at the side table when Betkili was beating Oleg Zok right after the tournament. But even then, Oleg was pulling 85 kilo and Betkili was pulling 75 kilo. And they both won comfortably their weight class at the side table. Yeah, Betkili was beating Zok. It doesn't mean a lot, but I'm just thinking that 90 kilo Betkili, you know, I don't think that it will be walking in the park for Oleg, but we will see. Are you starting pancakes soon? Engin, are you? Where's or not? Guys, I will just don't forget that I will try to hide you from the channel if you be disrespectful. Betkili. Yes, Oleg Zopus, Betkili Onyani. You should make it one video, 5 minutes for each match. There are too many matches to predict in a single video. Okay. Yine cidden bayağı iyi, güzel, çok güzel, başarılar, saygılarım, teşekkür ederim kardeşim. I feel like it's a great time to Karina Sergey Karnishenko to have a super match. Did you ever try to get him? No, I didn't try to get him. West don't care about nationals as much as East. They are more interested in local tournaments. It keeps the best players separated. Doesn't force them to evolve. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Harold. Yeah, I agree. Guys, um, the success to do like if you want to progress, if you want to get better, the most important thing is competition. Competition in your gym with your teammates. Competition in a national championship or this and that. Remember, every year these athletes at the East are competing European and World Championships. Russians, Kazakhs, Georgians, Bulgarians, Turks, Latvians, Ukrainians, and many others. These are competing against each other. And they are going there and they are seeing their weaknesses. They are going home and they are making themselves better and better and better. So every competition is just making them like this. If you don't compete at the highest level often enough, I don't think that you will progress because you will never learn without a tough competition. That is the truth. So I think that Americans are what Americans need is just like tougher competitions, more and more. Keep up the OC Armmaster. Keep up the great work, legend Ready Bank. Thank you, OC Armmaster. Engin Testo Deka Banana Spinach. Okay Halil, sen de engelleneceklerden bir tanesisin. Let me see if I can do it from here. Hide user on this channel, yeah. Okay, let me see if there are more to hide. Okay. America, hi from America, mate. Hi. Peter, not here. The adult film star, greater than in Brazil, adult film entertainment. Okay, seni de gönderelim buradan. I need to send these guys so that they cannot disturb. Where are you, Pradeep? What do you think of return of Denis Shevchenko? Could beat Levan? I don't think so. I don't think he can beat Levan. Looks small now. Do you think he will do same heavy? Do you think that John Brzenk with 1 year of full training and incorporating weights in his training can beat Devon? Okay, it's not about just guys. You guys are interesting. Just because John lost Devon, you think that arm wrestling has evolved. It's not. The guy is 57 years old. Why you guys need to understand. Like you are thinking that, I mean, like if somebody is 57 years old, do you think that he is gonna perform when he is like 30 years old? It's not. It's not possible. So it's not because the sport has evolved. It is because the guy is old and there was minimum 30 pounds difference between the weight. If John and Devon, like if you want to see an interesting John versus Devon match, it needs to be just at the like 240 weight limit, and with the WAF rules that you can start doing things before the setup, and then you can see something more interesting. I saw the poll media Dobry and Samusha, will they pull in your event? Samusha said he can. Dobrin said that he is still recovering from the WAF, and he said that Samusha didn't compete WAF. Probably he doesn't have the same damage that he has, so they probably will not. Will you be coming to Malta? Watch Bojdar? No, I won't be. I wanted to come, but I won't be able to. According to you, who in the heaviest armor? Who is the heaviest? I heard Cleveland. I don't know. I don't know if anyone was heavier than that. And who would you put against Vitaly in your except that one? I would put Vitaly versus Kurdesha. And Devon or Levan? I think Levan, as we know. Engin Terzi versus Ryan Bowen. I asked him if he would pull. He said that he doesn't know. He will know at the beginning of the new year. But then Mersin'den selamlar büyük hayranım. Allah razı olsun kardeşim. Aleykümselam. Engin Terzi versus Ryan Bowen. I organized an event, East versus West here, and then I also pull Artur Makarov. Guys, I will tell you something. When you are organizing an international event, at the same time having a super match is big mistake. That is, I am a type of guy that once I have a big target, I really lock myself to the target. But now it's just you need to just make the hotel, make the stage, and the TV guys, and the uh, to meet the athletes. Just send them someone to the airport to pick them up. Just like cameras and everything. It's just like that is not. Just can you imagine that any other sport? Just say that like any other like kickboxer or boxer or someone is just doing like weeks long preparation about the organization at the same time having like uh, very elite super match or just fight or something it's the same it's a bad idea, so I just think that it's just I better not do it. Sport can change but humans do not. The only thing they can change in the persons and conditions. Keep smashing it, Engin. Appreciate your work, thank you. Daniel, thank you for super chat. For a new arm wrestler, how do you train your hit without injuring yourself? I'm mostly an inside puller. Guys, hits. That is another thing that I don't really train. Hidden. I always thought that once I isolate the opponent, you know, with my fingers, back pressure, lat, and everything, and then I soften his everything right from the beginning, and then I can hit. So I think the best way, no matter, just you need to understand, you hold in a hand, and there are a lot of muscle groups are involved, and if your grip is, or if your arm angle and anything is just getting a little bit loose, everything you can hit. So what I'm just saying, you may hit with the weights, you may hit with the rubber band or anything, but the application at the table will not be the same. It will not transfer to the table as you are thinking. So you may train with those hits, and but I would suggest you to do this at the table with a partner. If your hit is much stronger than he can handle, he can help you with the hand. You can say, okay, make it a little bit, tougher. He holds you a little bit tougher. You can say, or just a little bit, less power. You can. It is better to do this kind of things at the table if you really want to. The things that we are training with, like rubber band, weights, and everything, will not like transfer to the table if you don't do the necessary training at the table with good partners. Because they will have a chance against Levan if he were to gain more. He is gonna gain more size. Let's see how it will be. Or as of now, I mean, I don't think so. I don't think I see Levan clear favorites, but just what worries, what should worry Levan is not that exactly the weight of the Devon, but the Devon knows arm wrestling. He understands arm wrestling. When you know and understand arm wrestling, you don't make mistake. You analyze, and you know what you need. So that is the biggest problem about Devon. Devon knows it. Devon understand. He knows his abilities, and he knows his opponent. He analyzes for sure, and he knows what he needs to do. It doesn't mean that he will be strong enough to do, but what that is, when you know what to do, then the things are changing. Like that is what I'm just saying. Experience, intelligence, or Devon are the things that should worry Levan. That because if Levan has a weakness, Devon is gonna find that. If he's strong enough or not, that time will show us. What is the top prize money at the highest level currently? I don't know. Okay, you should focus on organizing the super demanding event and pull a super match later. Yes, my friend. If the humerus bone is parallel position with pad, shouldn't be elbow foul because your elbow is no longer on the pad, but your upper arm should be considered to prevent the king's move. I mean, why it needs to be on the it's on the pad, it's parallel, it's right here. I mean, Yeah, your elbow is not like this only. I mean, this part, anywhere on this part, just, I mean, if it is has contact, then it is. What do you think is the most underrated arm wrestler in heavyweight currently? Most underrated arm wrestler in heavyweight currently. Hmm. I think they all. I mean, Kurdesha was, but after beating Hermes, people realized that he's really good. So I think most underrated is Arif Ertem from Turkey. Oh, we're still touching the pet through the İstanbul'daki maçın tarihini olacak abi nasıl izleyeceğiz? Söyler misin? İngilizce de olur. It is going to be February 12th and it is gonna be pay-per-view from Core Sports. What is wrong with the first round of John? Should John place elbow down or? I think if I was a ref, I would bring Devon's elbow a little bit back just to make sure that it will be the same height here. Yeah, but it is, I don't know the rules. I don't know how it is. And Kevin Tom K. Thank you for super chat. Hey Engin, what tournament is harder to win, WAF or Zloty Nemirov? Which is more prestigious? Zloty, it always depended on the weight class. There are some weight classes that were harder, some weight classes. I mean, just imagine when you go to WAF, you need to pass a doping test. You understand? So you need to go there clean and win. And some people are saying that, oh, you can do timing and be clean. Just try to do that and just, I mean, some people were, like after 2013 Europeans, things has changed. When you remember that, I think there was like 12 positive cases at the European Championships in Lithuania. So it's not as easy as people are just talking about it. And I mean, like if so, what I'm just saying, it's up to the weight class. But WAF has been the hardest tournament, and still up to today is hardest. While after 2018 Zloty Tour, there was a conflict with WAF, and the WAF athletes are not going to Zloty anymore. So Zloty is probably like the difficulty level is probably 50% of before, because like you can be sure that from 90 kilo to down, that best athletes are at WAF. Over 90 kilo, in 100 kilo, some are in WAF, some are there, in 110 kilo, some in WAF, still like people, and then some in that event, this event, and when you come to the supers, like a few of the best arm wrestlers are in WAF, while the majority is in the different leagues. Late answering and appreciate, brothers. You're welcome. Would you? How important is having strong legs in arm wrestling? Is strong pulling power more important than legs? I mean, I would say the legs can be important sometimes to use it, but just because your legs pushes you to some direction, your body to a direction, it doesn't mean that your arm wrestling muscle groups will handle that pressure. I mean, John always says that the importance of the most important part starts from the tip of your fingers and goes down, and here, of course, everything is important, very important, but it is not, I mean, the legs, I would say the least important. It's important, but the least important. I would like to travel and watch it live. Is that possible? We will announce if it is open to public or not. Well, people on the list of WAF bands take literally trombone. On the list of WAF bands take like little trombones a day. No clue what they are doing if they want to master. No, I mean those people they just think that they are not going to be picked. Some of them just believes that they will be lucky enough to not to be chosen. But now WAF doesn't go that way. WAF just chooses the athletes, and I have seen even 13th place guy was picked by WAP and tested positive. So I mean, they do this so that they will let athletes to know that there is no safe zone. You know, if you compete in WAP, you need to come there clean, or you will be banned for 4 years. Lilia versus Rustam got banned in 2013. Yeah, Lilia, Rustam, and some others. Yeah, how do you see a match between Kurdesh and Vitali going? We all know they will just go back pressure versus back pressure, and then the one that whose wrist will fail is gonna lose the match. The one. I mean, you don't. But Kurdesh may try different things. Still, not that easy. I don't think that anyone can hook a best version of Laletin on this earth. I don't think anyone. But just trying a direct hook move is different than when you are just going back pressure, back pressure. You balance the back pressure of Italy, and then maybe suddenly a quick movement. That's possible. But by a hook setup, jumping forward, I think most likely Genadi is gonna. Not Genadi, Vitaly is gonna take your wrist and beat you. So it is like when two guys are arm wrestling, back pressure versus back pressure. I'm sure they both have like great back pressure if they are at their level, and then the one that who has solid wrist, the one that's not about like the active dynamic power of the wrist, but it's about the handling the pressure. The pressure will come, and then your fingers will handle, your wrist will handle, your front wrist will handle. It's for me this solidness like a L, upside down L, is more important than anything else. Thanks for the insight. I hope you can make more videos for people new to training. Hopefully. Arkadaş, hope you are training hard. Yes, I am. Will event be uploaded on your channel? I think it will be on Core Sports live. And then guys, I want to tell you about something. I'm doing a serious like that. That is a serious event, and I have seen. I felt bad whenever I watch King of the Table 2. I see some people buy this pay-per-view and try to show from internet their YouTube channel. So it is not right thing to do. If you want as a fan, if you want this high levels of events that we love to continue, I think we all need to support it. Like I mean, if you want to watch, just you can wait a little bit later to watch. But when you are buying this and showing, and then people are just going in there watching, it's just not right thing to do. I mean, you can do it. It's not right thing to do, and then people may not organize again, and then you think that you save the day, but you harm the event, and maybe there will not be more opportunities like this. So I would suggest anyone to be responsible, and if you want to watch the event, just like support the event. And I mean, nothing is those athletes are not coming, like for free. You understand? And so it is something. Arm wrestling is a great sport, so we will all together move this up together, all together. And so this is what I wanted to say. If you support the event, I'll be happy. And if you don't support the event, it's still okay. But I may not be, not I may not be, I can't be organizing more. Have you pulled against any Finns? Yeah, I pulled Timo Mikola. I have pulled Timo Mikola in the past. Brett, I don't know. Grundy. Forgive me for my limited English. Thank you for your support. And that's true, Engin. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you, guys. I want to support the events, and I have tried, but the website rejects my payments every time. I didn't know. I have no idea. I'm not that good about those things. I'm good about arm wrestling, but Do you think that Hermes lost to Kurdesha because he lost on the back power or the wrist resistance? I need to watch again. I need to watch the carefully again, but he didn't have the control over Kurdesha's pronator. Show bicep exercises to top roll without pain in low elbow. Would you put previous against who will beat Devon? I mean, there are not so many people that has chance to beat Devon, and I think if we mention 3, 4 names, it will start like Levan, Laletin, Kurdesha, maybe Hermes, and it doesn't mean that 100% they will beat him, but they have a chance to beat him. I think. Yeah, I forgot to link GoFundMe. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Wa alaikum salam. I hope you are doing well. Alhamdulillah. I hope you are doing well as well. Okay, guys, it's 1 hour chatting. Thank you for joining me, and it's always fun, always good. As I said, for hours I can chat with you guys, but yeah, Cobra is one of the best arm wrestlers ever. He is probably the best top rollers ever. Cobra beat me when he was heavier than me, and I beat him when we were in the same weight. But I cannot say the year that he beat me, I was the world champion at 65 kilo, and he was the world champion of 75 kilo. And it was, and he's for sure. We didn't pull when both were in prime, but he's incredible top roller. I have seen even top rolling jumpers in front of me. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to Germany, Turkey. Great live. Thank you. What do you think of bullying? Website track all arm masters national. I think you mentioned this before as well, but I haven't. I mean, you can do it. It would be good, guys. Let's finish it, and hope to see you next time. Okay, you take care. Bye bye. You too. Have a good day, my friends.